Hello, my love, welcome back to my channel. So, I started off with prepping my lips. I'm using some lip balm on my lips before doing anything on my face, and next, I am using some moisturizer all over my face, and I am giving myself a face massage so that I can have that blood flow. And I'm also massaging it because I want an even distribution of my moisturizer. And next, I'm color correcting wherever it is required, especially under my eyes and around my mouth. It's very important to hydrate your skin before you put your makeup. And next, I'm blending it out with a flat brush, and I am doing this with a very light hand. The good thing about this moisturizer is that it is not oily or sticky, but it somehow hydrates your skin, and it will act as a very good base under your makeup. And next, I'm using my foundation. I'm using Maybelline Fit Me, and it is 2 shades lighter than my skin tone. Basically, this foundation oxidizes after 1 hour, so that's why I used a lighter color than my skin. Usually foundations are supposed to match your neck, so I think at the end it will give me a good finish. Next, I am blending my foundation with my beauty sponge. So here I am dabbing all over my face. I just want to make sure everything is blended seamlessly. You can make your beauty sponge wet and then dab it onto your face, but here I did not do that. Next, I am using my concealer. It's by Maybelline Fit Me, and this will work as the primer for my eyes. Next, I am blending my concealer. You want to make sure that you want to blend the concealer, but don't overdo it because it will remove the product from your eyes or your face. Next, I decided to do my brows, so I'm using my angled brush, and I dip that into brown and black shade. I started off by creating an arch and then just lightly filling my gaps, but you don't want to overdo it because that will not look natural. I wanted natural, but at the same time I just wanted to enhance the feature. That's it. And next, to blend it all in, I'm using a spoolie and then brushing it on my eyebrows. Next, I am moving towards my eyeshadow. Here I am using a white base and giving my eyelids a wash of color, and it will also help set the concealer that I have put underneath. Now with the same eyeshadow brush, I am trying to build color. So I am picking nude or beige color and apply that on my crease. I am moving towards brown shadows. I am adding color little by little and blending it out with a clean brush, or you can also use the brush that has less pigment on it. Here I am defining my crease with a pencil brush, and then I will be blending it out. So the key factor of your eye makeup is to blend well, because we don't want any patchiness or that harsh line on your lid. I was switching between the brushes, so I used two brush. One was for picking the color and packing it on my lids, and then another one was to blend. I used a fluffy brush to blend because that will make it easier for me to do my eye look. And here in this part you can see I am slowly building the color. I'm not putting too much of eyeshadow all in one go. I am putting them very little by little because I want that soft diffusion. Next, I wanted to add a slight hint of pink, so I picked a raspberry shade, and the shade name was indeed raspberry from my palette. So I used that and diffused that with my previous shadow. I did not want it to go overboard, so I used a very little bit, and with that previous brush I am trying to blend that out with my entire eyeshadow. Next, I wanted to darken my crease, so I'm using a very thin brush and picking some black eyeshadow and packing it on my crease. Next, I will be blending that with another blending brush. Or here I think I was using the same blending brush. Yes, it was the same one. Next, I went ahead and applied some white eyeshadow on my inner corners of my eye to highlight that part, and slowly blending that in. Next, I'm taking another clean blending brush and brushing it through all over my eyelid to have a seamless look. Next, I'm picking some highlighter color or shimmery eyeshadow with a white base from the same palette and trying to pack that color on my lids. I'm using fingers to have a better payoff.
I'm loving this. Like, please ignore my face look right now. I wish you could see this in person. I am obsessed with this look right now.
Honestly, you guys, I felt my eye look great in person other than in camera. I feel like the camera was not doing the justice. Next comes the most fun part, which is I was applying highlighters, a very blinding highlighter. I was picking that with my finger and applying that with my finger as well. again to have better payoff. Next I'm moving towards my face. So here I'm trying to apply some loose powder, so I picked that up with my beauty blender. So it's the same beauty blender that I used for blending my foundation. I am mostly concentrating under my eyes and around my jawline, right above my jawline, and after a while I will dust it off with fluffy brush. Next I'm doing my eyeliner. So here I'm using Maybelline gel eyeliner, and I was doing this part very slowly. So you really need to rest your hands while doing it. Basically I was resting my hands on my chin and was very slowly applying that on my lash line. Then for the wing, that day I was not very confident, so I went with my black eyeshadow and first creating a wing. It's kind of like a draft, so that if I make any mistake, I can just blend that black eyeshadow with my eyeshadow that I created. Here in this part, you can indeed see that I was blending my black shadow with my eyeshadow on my crease. Here I am dusting my face with some compact powder. Mixed some brown and black eyeshadow and applied that with an angled brush on my lower lash line to have a bigger eye look effect. Next I'm doing my blush. I am extending my blush towards my nose, and this is my one of my most favorite part.
Jeffree Star never fails me.
Star Skin Frost in the shade Princess Cut. Highlighters look very nice and very beautiful in person other than camera. It's very hard to catch that shimmers or glitters on camera because the light does not allow to catch glitter or shimmer particles. Next I blotted my lip balm and then outlined my lips and also concentrated on my corners of my lips. Next I used some lip gloss on the center of my lips. So here is the final look and I'm done. I hope you guys enjoyed this look today as much as I enjoyed it to create. If you liked it or enjoyed it, then please like, subscribe and comment. And if you did not like, I welcome constructive feedbacks. So thanks again everyone for watching till the end. I will catch you on my next video. So till then, bye.